Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Mr. Udi Samanhudi, MPD PhD, as the lecturer of the academic speaking. So, first of all, I would like to thank God, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, who has been giving us blessings and mercies, so I can attend today's in a good condition. Salawat and salam be praised to our beloved Prophet as the last Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the Prophet who is really loved by Allah and has guided us to choose the best choice of the way life, namely Islam. Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Yessy Agustin. Today I am here to share the knowledge I get about fixed versus growth mindset. So we are now get to know more about fixed mindset versus growth mindset. Maybe you have heard of the two terms growth mindsets versus fixed mindset in general or just at a glance. So do you understand what these two things really mean? Fixed and growth mindsets are mindsets that are actually very different or can be said to be opposite. So the two really cannot be equated. And indeed, there are many people with different mindsets. The term fixed and growth mindsets was first coined by a researcher at Stanford University, Carol Dweck. Apart from being a researcher, Carol Dweck is also a well-known psychology book author. This research tries to explain that humans have different beliefs and believe in their own character, so that causes a different way of thinking as well, and this is even more interesting to discuss. To learn more about the growth mindset versus fixed mindset will be explained one by one this time. With a brief and simple explanation, it is hoped that it will be easier for you to understand the difference between the two. So the first is studying the fixed mindset and its characteristics. The first is a discussion of the fixed mindset, which is a fixed mindset where talent is absolute. So talent or ability in a person cannot be developed or changed at all. So whatever is in him or her, whether intelligence or other talents, are very impossible to develop. So that achieving success is also impossible and the struggle stops there. The basic difference a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset is what makes people with a fixed mindset unable to grow. There won't even be a positive change in that person because of his mindset. For example, there are other people who are good at math and you are not capable, so there is no other business. Feeling unable to do anything else without effort because you feel useless. People with this way of thinking always focus on results rather than the process that other people have gone through. So what is achieved in only visible success, it's cool but doesn't want the process. To make it easier to distinguish between growth mindset versus fixed mindset, it can be seen from its characteristic. As an example, fixed mindset people tend to avoid various challenges that are in front of their eyes. No wonder if the task or job that is too difficult is definitely left and not done. And it's very easy to give up when everything feels impossible to do, even though it hasn't been tried optimally. Another characteristic is always expecting to be rewarded for the little effort that has been done. Always get discouraged when they get rejection or failure that makes it difficult to them to grow. And the next is understanding that what is growth mindset. In contrast to the fixed mindset, when compared with growth mindset versus fixed mindset, it is clearly very different. People with this kind of thinking are very aware that one's quality can be obtained through effort. They really appreciate the process, so they are never afraid of failure, even when they experience failure. They feel that they are gaining new experiences to further develop themselves. People like this are confronted with various experiences from every effort made. Even though you continue to experience failure, the spirit to realize what you want will be achieved later. It is believed that their intellectual skills and intelligence can continue to develop along with their hard work, effort, and perseverance, so that the abilities within themselves continue to be explored because they believe that everyone can be smart. The characteristic of a growth mindset when there is a challenge, they don't avoid it. Instead, they look for the challenges themselves. They want to develop even under pressure so that they can make it bigger and stronger mentally. When facing difficult things, it is even more motivated to be able to finish. Well, it's no wonder they always learn new things that are difficult at first but can eventually be mastered. When they make a mistake, they don't focus on that mistake, but instead they do self-introspection because believing talent alone is not enough without the support of hard work to be better. Other characteristics are that they always love whatever they do with joy and happiness, never jealous of other people's success, but looking for inspiration from what others get. So the conclusion from me about this topic is, if you have a fixed mindset, you should start changing to a growth mindset so you can develop better. That's why it's important to understand the difference between growth mindset versus fixed mindset. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.